Hello everybody, my name is VSDA100 and today is we're talking gaming news. Not really a particular topic to talk about, just what's going on in the current week. Maybe my opinion, just give you a bit of an update. This week, today, Quantum Break has announced that the developers who make Quantum Break have decided to skip E3 2015. It's an Xbox exclusive one game, which I was disappointed to hear. It's been floating around for a while, but no real news. And then they decided to skip E3, but I don't know when the launch date is coming, if it is, if and when. But they're taking part in Gamescom later on this year, apparently, so they'll pop up there and show whatever they have to showcase off there. In other news, Japanese studio Platinum Game, the studio behind Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2, and Metal Gear Solid Rising, or they changed the name several times, Rising Revengeance. I don't know what the name of the title is now, but they're going to show off at E3 a new IP. I believe IGN has access to that, but no one's letting slip what it is. I can only assume it's, I don't think it's anything a franchise already going. I think it's something brand new, which is a good thing, new games coming out as always. I personally wasn't a fan of Bayonetta. I understood its comedy, but I didn't like it that much. Anyway, I was a big fan, obviously, of Metal Gear Solid. And what they did with it, turned it into like a Devil May Cry kind of thing. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't, it wasn't great at the same time. Next up this week, the Xbox One has decided to launch again, like the PS4, a Xbox One hard drive of 1 terabyte and a new controller. It's funny because they're being sent out on June 16th, costing $400. As a result, they have decided the 500 gigabyte Xbox One, they've decided to slash the cost, I believe, to $349, and if we're in the UK, $300, which is pretty ironic because I can buy on Amazon right now an Xbox One for £279, 500 gigabyte. So, but whatever, there you go. The new controller comes with a 3.5 stereo jack. And it comes in two colors, black, typical normal one, and a covert camo, which again is the only customization, just between the two. No difference. Both costing, I believe, $60. Next up, The Witcher this week sells just in 2 weeks 4 million copies. Which is pretty incredible for any game, but I have to say, for once, or to a point, it may be hit and miss here with the way it is, but there isn't a lot of games out, so in theory you could say, people are bored, they're going to go out and buy what they want, but at the same time, and that has been the case for a lot of people, a lot of time, in recent months gone by, and it's understandable. It's a shame, because but it is the perfect time to release your game. But having said that, on this merit of The Witcher and how it is and how everyone's giving it great scores and detail and the story, the side quests and the gameplay and all the rest of it falls into one. It is one game that merits. It doesn't fall into that category that people are just buying it because they're bored. It actually is worth your full amount of money, the full price at launch, which is a rarity. So congratulations to them. Release dates of Rise of the Tomb Raider have been leaked on Amazon. November the 13th. They've changed dates. Oh, and Forza as well. Again, for Xbox exclusive or timed exclusive Tomb Raider. So November the 13th for Tomb Raider, and Forza will be September the 10th. Now, both those dates have now since changed. They've changed to December 31st as a holding date, as a standard procedure that they do, as a holding date, and then they maneuver it around as much as they want. But if that is the case, then that's great. I mean, I thought that Tomb Raider was coming out, but having said that, when I think about it, I won't be able to play it because it'll be an Xbox One for so many months, I don't know, and then, again, it's a timed exclusive. I am looking forward to playing that game. I think it's going to be great. Forza, I'm not a racing car driving fan, I really ain't. The last one I played out was Burnout, like on the Xbox original, I believe. That was fun. Again, I'm not a big racing person, so I can't really have an opinion on that. But what I will say is watch out, because in the last Forza, they did have microtransactions, and I am not a fan of microtransactions. I hope you guys ain't too, or to a point, you know, don't want that trend continuing. You know, I hope they leave that right out this time around. But again, I won't be affected. I won't be paying or falling into that trap with them. What else? Dark Souls 3 has been confirmed for at least on a listing or a piece of artwork that's been found throughout the net, or on a listing somewhere or other, has been apparently early 2016, which I'm kind of surprised at in a lot of ways, and I only say that because it seems a little soon. But then again, in 2014, Dark Souls 2 was released. It took a year to then, a so-called year exclusive, come out to port it to the PS4, which, you know, was the next step kind of thing. But then, you know, so we've had, what, a year and then a year and a bit to work on this, or a little bit longer, I think. Again, with big games like this, you know, they normally take their time. The RPG element, you know, a lot of backstory, a lot of, you know, the world itself, you have to take a lot of time, or normally do. I mean, maybe a year's enough, I don't know. But yeah, so that's for early 2016. But that, you know, obviously that's going to change with delays and God knows what. So I don't know about that, to how official that is actually going to be. Next up, we have again announced, or 1 or 2 days ago actually, DICE and EA have announced that Mirror's Edge. Now I knew this was like, you know, in the works, as it were. I'm not surprised to see it at E3, but it will be at E3. It's been renamed as not Mirror's Edge 2, like a lot of people originally thought. I personally wasn't a massive fan of the game. I know my friends were. I just didn't buy into it. I just didn't like the gameplay. But again, that was me, so I stay clear of it. But it will be at E3 this year. It does look great. I have seen things on YouTube, you know, the trailers and that. It does look kind of epic, you know, the rain, the tears, you know, the skin. It looked really good and incredible in detail. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it works on the PS4, how they bring it to the next gen, as it were. They're going to delve into the main character's backstory, which is always a good thing. You play one game and then you think you want to explore that world more, and that's, you know, part and parcel of it. You know, that's why they come out with franchises, to give you that edge, you know, to get more in there, which you know, is understandable. Also, they state that they're pushing boundaries and delivering more different kinds of gameplay elements in their new and interesting experience, as they put it. But that's about it for this week's gaming news. The video's gone on for 8 minutes. But question of the day, I'm gonna say, are you excited for Mirror's Edge? You know, or yeah, are you excited for Mirror's Edge? And you know, having the Xbox price drop, are you more enticed to buy an Xbox One, considering the fact that it's got limited exclusives out, even though they're coming out slowly but surely? That's the question of the day. Please answer in the comment section, subscribe, and comment, please. Follow me at Twitter. I'll leave it in the description below at VSDA100. Thanks for joining me.